Go. But today should be a pretty lengthy stream, so I'm going to have time after this to jump back into the Genesis Classics and specifically Toe Jam and Earl again. Which means that I have to retrieve the password that I had as well, which I'll get around to eventually. Ha! Hey, Buexel. Yes, this game has always reminded me of Spinball. Oh yeah, Emma, what's that? Oh, missed the invincibility. That should still be okay. Nice. I think that's 36. Oh no, we got a 35 still. Do you remember the old glitched route in FB2 as co-op? Yes. Yep. Oh, you have full Tails control in that game. You could probably do that route. Oh, that would be way safer for Knuckles. And Sonic, actually. I mean, that's not going to be super relevant for you because you're doing no major glitches, right? Hi, Lush. How you doing? Oh, interesting roll. Okay. Still 59. Oh, might do glitches, spicing things up a bit. Got permission to go back to work today? That's cool. No damage in that lava pit. Everything was in the right position. Oh wow, you actually checked. Thank you, Telmeo, for the bits. $107. Actually pretty pleased with that. Man, and just think how much more that could have been if I hadn't spent several minutes dying to Metal Sonic Kai over and over. Hi, Pix. That's okay. I'd rather keep the rings in any case. About this. Oh, I just got away with it. I didn't think I'd be able to land on the side there. Hey, fire that. And yeah, Emma, give your hands and wrists a chance to rest whenever you can. Yeah, had a feeling. No, I think I'm quicker playing this stage at this point. I legit lost 10 lives to Metal Kai. Holy shit. That's embarrassing. Okay. As is that, really. Lost about 20 seconds there. Oh, sweet. Okay, I got another one for the list. Thank you, Pix, for redeeming that. Oops. Oh, this could be bad. Yeah, so Pix, the way it works is it just gets added to the end of the list of stuff I have to redeem already, and that's like, it's quite long now. So it'll happen sometime, but there's a lot of other stuff to get through first. Did you say, Desley, somebody was doing a flicky speedrun? I didn't realize you could. Doesn't it loop forever? Although I suppose you could do one loop. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, I'm gonna lose the... Yeah. That was a bit sketchy, but yeah. 54 stages. Okay, that's more than I thought. I actually thought it was 24. I don't know where I got that from. Yeah, exactly. I was half right. I wanted the numbers right. Oops. I was very careful with that first jump because I thought I was going to kill the enemy with it. And that would have killed my momentum to the point where I wouldn't have been able to make it. Okay. No rings, so I've got to be quite careful here. Oh my goodness. That is not being careful. Yeah, Emma, don't bother changing it. To 51, so there is some length to it. I've still got time, Okay, it's still about 50 stages. That's... yeah, it's lengthy. The music of my nightmares. Yeah, I can understand that. I think at this point I've heard it enough that I just don't have the reaction anymore. Ooh, that's a sketchy start. I don't like where this is going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go now, I think. Should hit that platform, nice. Ha! I like that, Emma. It sure as hell would get you out of bed, wouldn't it? Jeez, that's slow. 1 minute out of the water. Wait a sec. And then you can run underneath and go. Yeah, exactly. Mine was, and in fact still is, the invincibility music from Freedom Planet. If you haven't heard that, that's got some real get up and go about it. Oh, geez, that's no fun. Aww. Cool, lost about 8 seconds to that. Loop not working. Good stuff, game. Probably not my first choice for an alarm clock, but hey, whatever works, right? Oh, that should have been 55. That's still okay. Hey, yeah, GC, that's what we're doing. I'm not racing it or anything, it's just, like, the advanced sub goal is, if I get 10 subs, I do a Sonic 8 on the next stream. Time attack mode. Exactly. That's unfortunate. That'll lose me this cycle, I think. Yeah. I'm not jumping on that one anymore, I'm jumping over it. Go. Nice. That actually went really well, even though I had no rings and it was scary. Everything lined up nicely. Nice, and those lined up as well, so 52. It's not bad at all. Oh, that's gonna make this bit interesting. Yeah. Okay, we're all good, we're all good. I love that even though I know that I don't have to let go of the direction before hitting the boss anymore, that I'm so used to doing it that way that I'm just doing it out of habit. Cool. Alright, Sonic 1 down. Sonic 2. Don't you worry, 1 down, 7 to go. Ooh, I don't know about this. No, it's good, it's good. Thought for a second it might have been a bit short. But no, that's a comfortable 20. Alright, take care, Pix. Oh, I love your disappointment. It gives me life. That was all quite interesting. Your Sky Sanctuary grind. How's that going in runs for you at the moment? Oh hey, we made that jump this time. That's cool. Have it down to a high 150. Now let me think about that. A high 150 in glitchless. That seems really good. Like, I think mine are normally 220s. Yeah, there's got to be stuff there I'm not doing. Like, obviously the boss skip is one of them. Should be 39, I think. Nice. Another weird skip I didn't know about at the end. Yeah, I can't think of anything else you could do there right now. Had to check if the arrow was coming out. Huh, really? That's interesting. Nice. And that was a 24 without making that jump at the start too. But yeah, it all basically depends on a couple of jumps and how they go. Speaking of which, actually I'm going to play this super safe. Damn it. It's going to run out somewhere there, yep. Oh, that could have been worse though. Basically the idea was if everything went right, it would have been 30 instead of 28 or whatever. But I'll absolutely take 41. That stage can go so much worse. Okay, we're hitting the middle one, I guess. I think this is too hard. Yep. It's still a 1 flat. About time. Been ages since I had a run actually get that done. Tiny bit slower and I would have had the platform in the way. That's okay. Very happy with the 49 glitchless there. Well, that mishap has probably cost me enough time that I won't get early cycle anyway. I can get the half cycle though. Let's see. Nope. It's funny you should say that, Emma, because I've always heard it as a screaming baby. Whoa. Just straight up missed my jump there, that was weird. Well, as you can see, we're tracking pretty well against yesterday's one. But in order to beat yesterday's trilogy, I'd have to play as well as I did yesterday and not embarrassingly screw up Lava Reef. Oh no. I don't know how I saved that. I thought for sure I was dead. Because I ended up going under some pylons at some really low speed there. Which you're not ever supposed to do. I've still got to be in the game at the 4-hour mark for that to happen. A lot of water to go under the bridge before then. Yo, Kirby Master, thank you for the host, my friend. Oops. How'd your stream go today? Okay, good, I got a bounce. 7, 8, nice. Only 28 from Claris's time, not bad. I'm cracking up about the load time stuff though, like, that actually really makes me laugh, and I'm kind of sorry about that, but I'm also kind of not. Oh, wasn't expecting. Thought I hit the side of the spring. That's okay. Now, where's Tails? Oh, he's down there! Why is he down there? Please spawn up top, please. Thank you. No, I don't spin dash through the Kingler. I've never known it to work. One's roll. That's okay. Go, JFE, thanks. Let go of A too early there. The way that the yellow bumpers work is you can, if you hold one of the jump buttons you get the higher bounce, and if you don't you get the lower bounce. I didn't JRP, but that's hilarious and I love it. I'm gonna go a hard disagree on that one. I don't think any of those tracks are better. And that's saying something, because the final version of Carnival Night is already not great. Or Launch Base, for that matter. I will say, though, that it really fits in with the idea that Sega absolutely didn't want to do any extra work than they had to when it came to the Sonic & Knuckles collection. No one looking, thank you for the sub. Thanks very much for your support. Welcome to the Junkyard. Can we recognize how much better Sonic 3D Blast soundtrack is on Genesis than the Saturn? Yes. Yeah, we can. No, that should be okay. Because in the glitched run you do this with 3 rings, so it's not going to be an issue. Yeah, and I got my ring back, so this is safe. God, imagine having 2 Sky Chase stages. I mean, I suppose they kind of do. I suppose that's what Wing Fortress is when you think about it. Well, yeah, exactly. But then I suppose they did that in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so that makes up for it somewhat. Anyway, how you doing, Poor Exel? What projects have you got on the run at the moment? I know I normally get the extra lives here, and it's like, if I didn't get them all the time, I could say I was just getting them to farm the extra 10 bits off Telneo at the end of the sequence. Where's Samari? We're going with never. Okay, so these platforms are going to be out of whack, so I'm going to take them super safe. If that whole opening sequence doesn't go perfectly, then lots of things can go wrong. I have no idea what this Snolf is, by the way. I'd say, do I want to know, but I suppose I'm not going to have a choice, am I? I'm going to find out. It's this game, but... Oh! Oh, I have seen it! I think I've seen Big John play it. Alright, well... I guess that's, I guess that's something that I'll need to... to play at some point. Hey Jelligle, it's going pretty good. As you can see, we're a fraction ahead of what was a very good trilogy yesterday. Take no chances. Only because I'm not sure how I'd handle it if I softlock there. Sonic 2 complete. Oh, we only got 2 games out of that launch again. Oh no, we've gone too far. Sonic 3. Three, two, one, go. I've got to get into the habit of deleting the first file here. My Sonic 3 and Knuckles yesterday was 101.25. Okay. I did see that, Alec. That time spent changing games doesn't count. Oh, I'm down here again. Okay, this time, so I don't get stuck underwater. Climb up that way. Actually, probably shouldn't have killed that at 57. Ah well. I hadn't seen anyone do that until Argic did, but also the thing is, if you finish faster than 53, it's not worth waiting anyway. And if I do everything right in that stage, it's normally 51 or 52, so... It's not something I think about. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. If it's only 1 second, it's okay. But I don't actually know, because I've never done it. I don't know how long it takes after it fires the flame to actually jump out of range. So if it gets to 1 o'clock and it's actually... if it gets to 1 minute, and then he's moved so far up the screen that I can't reach him anymore, well then it becomes even worse. Hey Joey, thanks for the good luck. Alec, how do you do that? Because Sonic 3 has different time bonus thresholds to Sonic 1 and 2. Oh, right, yeah, you'd have to do it manually. Gee, I wasn't sure I was far enough right there. Oh! Okay, well this is unfortunate. It's funny, right? I just sat there thinking, what's the strat? Oh, nice! What a save! It's like, what's the strat if I mess this up? Reset? Hopefully it lines this up. Nope. Yeah, it's really hard to explain what I do in that fight because it all happens off screen, but basically, I spend most of the time up there holding right, except after he hits 3 and 4. Oh, I need to kill those enemies. Nice. Apparently you can jump off that ramp at the bottom all the way up to the top and skip this section, but I've never actually tried it. Yeah, Alec, for the same reason you can jump over any other ceiling like that, as long as you can run across the top. You're thinking of Starlight 2, and no, that doesn't work because you can't run on top of the ceiling. So you fall through the wall on the way back down. Oh, I was in the wrong spot. Whoops. Okay. Yes, Spring Yard 1. Spring Yard 1 is fine. Okay, so remember, hold down here, not right, and get the lightning shield. Okay, if I were a real pro, I would go up and take the Tails route over there, but I am not yet that pro. Saves like 20 seconds for Sonic 2. It's a massive save. Aww. It's okay, it only costs a couple of seconds. Yep, pretty much. Oh, Alec, I've had an idea about that, actually. If you want, because I know that Shane has recently made the Sonic Speedrun community channel. And if you want, that could be a way to get more people involved in the race. Would be to have somebody rebroadcast it and use that. I haven't got a hold of Shane to discuss that yet, but I plan to shortly. Okay. I don't know why I never did this. This is so clearly faster. Yeah, the tricky thing layout-wise would be the fact that you've got a couple of 16:9 games. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, for the trilogy it'd be easy. For the Sonic 8 it'd be a lot harder. You can actually keep the lightning shield there and it saves a bit of time here. But you then lose that time back here. Because you can't go straight through that enemy like that. Either way, you then collect the fire shield and carry on. Hi, it's Tom Attack. Thanks for the good luck. It's so weird playing this game with my sub alerts on. Because that's my sub alert, and sometimes I think it's a sub when really it's just an extra life. Vice versa hasn't happened yet. God damn it, Joey. That's just mean. Not this way, please. What is the record in Spoonball anyway? Is it down into the 8s yet? What games are in the Sonic 8? Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, CD, 3D Blast, Spinball Mania. That isn't correct, by the way. I'm not racing again this Saturday. We're doing it next Saturday. We did a poll for a couple of days, and it was like most people were thought every 2 weeks made the most sense as far as how often we did them. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, that was interesting. Nice. That was unlucky. Oh, what am I doing? I don't have to take that hit now. That was the whole point of taking the hit with the water shield on the spikes. I like that emote for that a lot. It's like the taking notes emote. 6, 7, 8. Nice. Yeah, you just have to make sure you do it from the right spot. That's all. Man, I had a really good Carmelite too last time. To lose 10 seconds there. G'day, how I art? How you doing today? That one I really did think was a sub, because I'm like, there's no way that I've just hit 100 rings. There's not enough. But no, that was a point slide. Yeah. The other thing you can do is just... The safer thing to do is just to take the 4th downswing and jump off at that side. But there's a big enough gap there on the 3rd upswing. If you jump pretty much just as it starts swinging up and your jump is quite small, then you can get away with it. Cool. Nice and clean stage. Skip the penguin. Okay, so remember this sequence. So jump there. Oops. Don't jump on this one. And then do jump on this one, between the penguins. Oh! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, and just to top it off, finish the stage at 1 flat. Whoa, Nelly. Oh yeah, no, it absolutely will. Like, the only things that it'll detract from is that sometimes you'll get confused between layouts, but those layouts are only very subtly different from memory. No! Okay, the save here is to get the lightning shield. Okay, so we don't deem that a major glitch if the if Sonic flips out of the capsules there. I also really like having the lightning shield here because it means that you can see that platform still be there as the rest of the building falls away, which is quite funny. By the way, that first ramp there that almost everyone gets stopped on, make sure you're running through it. If you run through it, then you get stopped a lot less. You still can be, but it's a lot less likely. That was nearly a disaster. The, oops. The second enemy nearly took enough speed off me from the bounce off the first one that I couldn't get up there. Sweet. Time for a little break. Oh yeah, me too. It's not pleasant. Right. Jeez, it'd be good if I get consistent trilogy pace like this. I had what in the end was a fairly narrow victory. 6 minutes sounds like a lot, but over the course of 4 hours, it's not really. The amount we both got messed up in Spinball. You know, that can be the difference alone. Nice. Oh no! The invincibility lasted too long! I couldn't insta-shield! Oh, I've never had that problem before. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's... let me think. How does that affect me? Okay, so the jump coming out of here is going to be a bit different. Just means you insta-shield off that instead, and then this takes a little bit longer. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These two extra ones you have to do. Oh no. Okay, so I'll lose a few there. Did my fire dash from too low to the ground, I think. That's an error I wasn't expecting. I wonder if that affects me too much, cycle-wise. I think it will. Ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, that's bad. Okay. Now that's good. Oh no, we're alright, we're alright. Might keep the fire shield. Oh, for goodness sake. That's the second time I've made that mistake. I actually think I might be better off taking... Oh, I can't even take the checkpoint! Because I lost the rings! Okay, they're about to go up. No! That sucks. Man, this stage has been so cruel to me in runs. But yeah, what I was considering was if I had hit the checkpoint, I could have gone into a bonus stage and picked up a lightning shield, which would have let me take a much faster path. Which might have been worth the time taken to get it. Maybe. But losing the fire shield really hurt there. Actually, yeah, that's a point. It would have to be the bubblegum machine, wouldn't it? The rotating orb one takes way too long to actually get to where a lightning shield can appear. You can get a quick fire out of it, but the fire shield doesn't save anywhere near as much time. Yeah, you can. It's 50 to 64, and I think I already had too many. Now, the bubblegum's RNG as well, but at least it has a chance of... I'm gonna wait and go. No! Oh well, at least there's a checkpoint right there. And now I know what the cycle is. Also grab one of those, am I okay? Okay, yep. Take damage intentionally there, that's alright. I don't know where this cycle is though. Got away with it. But again, there's a checkpoint right before it, so death there isn't exactly the end of the world. Hi, Richard. Oh, good lord. Okay. Hiya, Liz. Were you hosting for GDQ today? I don't know all the shows at the moment. What show do you run on that? Yeah, this is absolutely Sonic 3, not Sonic 2. A tournament show. Okay. So what's the tournament of? Is it of various games or just one for now? Okay, cool. Alright, so for everyone else, welcome! My name is Sega Junkie. I stream, well, a lot of Sega stuff, but particularly Sonic runs just at the moment. What I'm doing right now is a Sonic 8. And what that is it's the 8 kind of 16-bit style Sonic games, all back to back. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Knuckles. Okay, I got lucky there. I actually counted wrong. Sonic CD, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, and Sonic Mania is the latest addition to that list. As you can see, my best time for all of those games combined is 4 hours 11 minutes. I do semi-regular races of this with a fellow Sonic streamer, Argic, as well. Somebody link his channel because you guys should all go follow him. He's He's an amazing entertainer and a very good Sonic speedrunner in his own right as well. If you guys watch the Games Done Quick channel regularly, you would have seen him on both Sonic and the Shiny Things and Corona Relief Done Quick as well. So you guys might be familiar with his work already. But yeah, we do races of this category every couple of weeks. The game at the moment is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This stage in particular is from the Sonic and Knuckles half. Yeah, so as Aura mentioned, there's a couple of other things I do with my stream. It's not just this. So, firstly, anyone that subscribes gets to pick a Sonic fan game for me to play on stream. There are really good ones and really terrible ones. I'm happy to do both. And the other thing is, if you do ! Genesis, I'm doing a playthrough of all 58 games in the Genesis Classics collection on Steam. And I am presently up to, well, I'm on my way through the 8th one now. But like, obviously I've beaten all the Sonic games in it, so when those get picked for the collection, I'll do something different for those. So like for Sonic Spinball, I might attempt all the multi-ball stages and see if I can do a max jackpot run. I say might. Yeah, Suckerman, we were talking about this yesterday. I think there's at least 4. So there's Flying Battery 1, there's the Flying Battery 2 Laser, there's Sandopolis 1, there's Lava Reef 2, And you could even say Mushroom Hill too, because when you beat that boss, it then flies into the tree at the end. You actually have to give yourself a bigger berth on that gap than you'd think you would, because on that gap, no, I've lost it. My train of thought's gone. Okay. The Death Egg 2 boss. Yeah, Death Egg 2 as well. You're right. Yeah, it is possible to do an all emeralds version of this run. It's really hard. Mainly for the fact that Sonic CD's Timestone stages are really difficult if you don't know them. Oops. And as it stands, I don't know them. Sonic 1 is also one where you could very easily run out of opportunities, because you only get 10 chances to get an emerald, and you have to get 6. And you only get those 10 opportunities if you get all of the, if you get 50 rings in all of those stages. Which, particularly in Labyrinth 1, is a nightmare. Because, well actually, this is a version of the game that has the extra ring, but if it doesn't, then you have to play the whole stage. There's a shortcut you can do in Lab 1 that skips 2/3 of the stage, I'd say. Anyway, that was a good Sandopolis 2. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Hey, Atsu-chan. Yeah, by the way, Atsu-chan, have you decided on the next project yet? Oh. Liz, I'll make sure to let you know when I'm doing it then. Yeah, I don't know, All Emeralds in Sonic 1 at least has interesting, like, stage routing to make sure that you get the 50 rings. But yeah, actually optimizing the bonus stages is something. Oh, that didn't work either. That's annoying. That must be more pedantic than I think it is. Anyway, so I dropped the shield on purpose because the insta-shield makes you hit those much easier and quicker. Oh, 2chan, I need to give you a hint for Special Stage 3 as well. So 3 is the one where the emerald's in the center and it's a wide open space. You can actually get right into the center space and actually clear a lot of it out if you hold nothing at the start. I can't remember at which point you have to start holding things again, but I know that the strat starts for like a couple of seconds at least with pressing nothing. Stage 2 is your problem stage? Yeah, I can see that. I always have more problems with 4, but I can see 2 being a problem stage as well. Ah! Thought I might have been able to keep the shield there. Wait, Alec, are you telling me that that game actually has functional special stages? Oh, I want the lightning shield. I'm not entirely convinced it was worth going back for, but I don't know, it saves enough time here that it's probably still worth it. I did miss a split. I'll fix that up in a sec. How can you pick just one, 2chan? It's like picking a favorite child. Alright, so this was the place where I had the only death in the last trilogy run. I had a... Oh, in the last Sonic 8, rather. I had a really embarrassing death in the opening of this sequence. Yo, Twisted Purpose, thanks for the bits. Nice, 2chan. Oh, I don't have children either, it's just a figure of speech. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you mean, Tomotak, but at the same time, it's like... I think... story-wise, conceptually, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so 20 odd seconds ahead. I appreciate that, Essentia. Does that mean that typically 4 out of 5 are? Alec, it's like they know they have to behave when other people are around. But when it's just mum and dad, oh no. Okay, so I'm going to hang out on this platform until Knuckles starts moving. And what that's going to do is it's going to force the first vine that I jump onto to enter its sequence starting now. And that means that it's in exactly the right position when the screen shifts. That's gonna slow things down a little. So I'm gonna wait to have this come down a little bit. Because it actually moves slightly higher every time you get a hit. So if your first hit's too high, you actually can't get all 8 consecutively. That's interesting. I don't much like Xenopolis 1, but Xenopolis 2 is probably my favorite design stage in the entire game. Oops. Oh, that's okay. Alright, I need to make sure I'm ready to switch games because I'm not far off the transition. Okay, lovely. Whoops. Well, I mean, that's no accident, Twisted Purpose. just jumping over the activation trigger for that. Because if you spin dash from further back, you would you'd hit the trigger and go into the rings of light, which take quite some time. Oh, oops. Yeah, I don't envy anyone who has to do the current version of Death Egg 1 and 2 in the full glitched run. How Joey got that in the GDQ run is absolutely nuts. Again, jumping over a trigger there. Oops. Probably gonna get hit, yep. That's okay though. Oh, nearly. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, I really enjoy the strat where you bring a lightning shield in. I got taught that strat by a fellow Sonic runner. Do you want to know how long ago? I watched a video of that strategy in 2004. 16 years ago. Alec got it dead on. And some of you guys who have been around the community a long time will recognize the name I tell you. It was Yoshi Fan. Guys might recognize him from other games. From a GDQ viewer's perspective, you'll probably best know him for F-Zero GX. Although he did some other very good runs. Over at least 2012 and 2013. The thing I love so much about that run, watching it back, is just how absolutely enthralled Niblaria and I were by it. And like, we'd been watching him practice all week. We knew this was coming. But both of us also knew the run well enough to, better than to expect, like, oh, he's not going to get all of these in one go. Game doesn't work like that. It did that day. Dude, every so often I see YouTube comments on that video saying, oh, what are you doing? You're not even using advanced techniques. And I'm like, come on, dude. That wasn't the point and you know it. Like, if anything, the fact that If anything, the fact that he's not using advanced techniques makes it even more impressive, because, like... Okay, so compare that with the CGN run the next year. So... Obviously, the actual act of controlling the Falcon at those speeds is, like, that's a degree of impressive, obviously. Oh no! Oh, I forgot to hold jump! Oh, that would have been terrible. Alright, so that's